All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say call Halalyam Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakal Quitash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that is scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you, you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos, and you so-called Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right. So what I have here is a video. All right. I'm on Elder Manatazak's page. All right, from GMS South Carolina. All right, and he did a video, all right, of this bugged out woman here. All right, bugged out is all hell, bro. Bugged out is all hell, right? Because this woman is talking about the book of Jasher, which I think I'm gonna name this lesson. All right, the book of Jasher is complete trash, because that's what it is. It's complete trash, bro. It's straight garbage. All right, the book of Jasher. All right. Now the Bible talks about the book of Jasher, but the book of Jasher that is mentioned in the Bible, all right, is the book of Jasher we have today is not the same book of Jasher that the Bible speaks of. All right, the book of Jasher today is some garbage made up bullshit, man. All right. Now this bugged out woman. All right. Now you can tell when you listen to this video. I suggest you go to this channel right here and watch this video. You can see how bugged out this woman is. This woman is bugged. When you just listen to her speak, man, she bugged out as all hell. You know how bugged out you gotta believe to believe in the book of Jasher, man, the book of Enoch, the book of Jubilees. You know, and it's always the damn nigger woman too, man. Straight up. You know, and then you'll have niggas. You have grown ass men, right? That will listen and follow a woman like this, bro. Straight up. All right. Now I'm gonna play a little bit of this video, all right, Elder Manatazak's video, all right, because you know he rebukes the hell out of her, man. All right. So what I want to do is play a little bit of his video because he brings out some knowledge and some information, and I want to add on to it as well. All right, I want to bring out some information as well too, man, because the book of Jasher totally is totally against the scriptures, man. All right, it goes against the scriptures, man, and we're gonna bring that out, man. All right, the Bible says one thing, but the book of Jasher says another, man. Which the book of Jasher is complete garbage, man. All right, and the Bible's the truth, man. All right, so we gonna get into it, man. All right.
Mouth open. This is the same one that said don't be hating on Lot's wife. And Lot's wife was a goddamn unbeliever. Now, let's read it quick here. It says the book of Jasher, also called Pseudo Jasher, listen, is an 18th century literary.
And the word pseudo means false. I think he brings that out in this video, if I'm not mistaken. All right. The word pseudo means false. All right. The book of Jasher is also called Pseudo Jasher. All right. When you go to the etymology of the word pseudo, all right, pseudo, all right, false or spurious thing. All right. Especially a person falsely claiming divine authority, from medieval Latin pseudo, in modern use of things, imitated or exaggerated of persons, pretentious, all right, insincere. All right, so that's what pseudo means. It means false, insincere, all right, bullshit, man. All right, the book of Jasher is also known as pseudo Jasher, false Jasher, all right, falsehood. All right, well, I'll continue this video. Let him bring it out.
Forgery by Jacob Leleave, or whatever, however you say it.
Yeah, it says the book of Jasher, also called Pseudo Jasher, is an 18th century literary forgery. Forgery. Bullshit, man.
I don't know. It purports to be an English translation by Flaccus Albinus Alcinius, or Alcinous, of the Lost Book of Jasher. It is sometimes called Pseudo Jasher to distinguish it from the Midrashic Sefer HaYashar, Book of the Upright, which incorporates genuine Jewish legend. I mean, you don't really need to see more than that. Okay? It is a forgery. It's a forgery. It's a forgery. When you look into the Apocrypha, right? Go to the 16, type in 1611 King James Apocrypha. This whole thing will come up, and then if you turn your, if you turn your phone to the side, you got this button in the middle, 1611 KJV or KJV 1611. Hit that button. Then you got a menu here, and it gives you all the books that's in the original 1611, the Old Testament, the New Testament.
Yeah, because I think that bugged out lady, that woman, all right, that reprobate, all right, is she I think she was saying that the book of Jasher is part of the Apocrypha. It's not part of the Apocrypha, bro. You must be out your damn mind, like he's bringing out right here, all right. He's showing you all the books that are written in the Apocrypha, which the book of Jasher is not part of it, man. All right.
Right. Then you see right here Apocrypha, and you can look through that. You ain't gonna see no book of Jasher in there. You don't see no Jasher. Now if you hit what's this? What is this? It'll give you the breakdown of what the Apocrypha is. The Apocrypha is a selection of books which were published in the original 1611 King James Bible.
All right, so let me just pause it right here, all right? So I want to bring this out. All right, it says right here, Book of Jasher, all right? The Book of Jasher is also known as Pseudo Jasher, which he just brought out, all right? Is considered a literary forgery by many scholars. All right, it was first published in 1750 and is not the same book referenced in the Bible. All right, because the Bible does talk about the book of Jasher, but the book of Jasher we have today is some made up garbage. It's not the real book of Jasher. All right, it says it was first published in 1750 and is not the same book referenced in the Bible. All right, the current circulating version is not considered to be the genuine book of Jasher mentioned in Joshua 10, 13, and 2 Samuel, all right, 1 and 18. Yeah, it's not the real book of Jasher, man. It's straight garbage. All right, like we're reading here, all right, it's considered a literary forgery by many scholars. All right, the book of Jasher, also known as Pseudo Jasher, false Jasher. We ready went to what the word pseudo means. All right, get it again, pseudo. All right, false or spurious thing. All right, insincere. All right, exaggerated. All right, come on, man. Let's see what it says here. Yeah, right here, meaning false, feigned. All right, false, lying, falsely deceived. All right, falsehood, untruth, lie. All right, to tell a lie, be wrong, to deceive, cheat, be false. All right, you gotta be bugged out as all hell to believe in the book of Jasher, man. All right. So I have right here. All right, it says this is AI right here. All right, and it says right here. I asked it. What's the question that I asked it? It doesn't show anymore. Yeah, I says, does the book of Jasher contradict the Bible? Right? It says right here, the book of Jasher reportedly contains several accounts that differ from the biblical narrative. All right, including sensationalized events like talking animals and exaggerated feats of characters. All right, specific contradictions noted include variations in the stories of Jacob and his sons, all right, as well as omissions of certain biblical events. All right, it says contradictory accounts in the book of Jasher. Then it lists all the contradictory accounts. All right, it said one of them is Moses's age. All right, It says there is confusion regarding Moses' age, all right, when he killed the Egyptian. Jasher claims he was 18, while Acts states he was around 40. Yeah, the Bible tells us that Moses was 40 years old, man, when he slew the Egyptian. So let's get that. All right, let's get that. And then the book of Jasher said that he was 18. All right, I think it's Acts, the book of Acts, the 7th chapter, if I'm not mistaken, around the 20 something verse. All right, let me see, because I brought it up over here. Yeah, 7 and 23. All right, where is it? Give me a second. Where is it? Yeah. 7 and 23. All right. It says, Acts 7, I start at verse 22. It says, and Moses was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptians, and was mighty in words and in deeds. All right. And when he was full 40 years old, it came into his heart to visit his brethren, the children of Israel. And seeing one of them suffer wrong, he defended him and avenged him that was oppressed and smote the Egyptian. Yeah, that's written in the book of Exodus. So we're reading that when Moses was 40 years old, all right, that's when he visited the children of Israel and slew the Egyptian. All right, when you read about that in the book of Exodus. All right, but when you go into the book of Jasher, all right, let's get that. All right, let's get that real quick. The book of Jasher. All right. It says that he was 18. All right, you see? Right here, book of Jasher, chapter 7, 71. It says, and when Moses was 18 years old, he desired to see the father and mother, and he went to them in Goshen. And when Moses had come near Goshen, he came to the place where the children of Israel were engaged in work, and observed their burdens, and he saw an Egyptian smiting one of his Hebrew brethren. All right, let me just skip to the 3rd verse. It says, and when Moses heard this wicked thing, his anger was kindled against the Egyptian, and he turned this way and the other. All right, and when he saw there was no man there, he smote the Egyptian and hid him in the sand, and delivered the Hebrew from the hand of him that smote him. Yeah, so you read about that, all right, in the book of Exodus. All right, but right here it says that he was 18 years old. All right, when the Bible, all right, we just read it, man, that the Bible states that he was 46 years old. 40 years old. All right, so it goes against the scriptures. All right, the book of Jasher. You understand? All right, so let's get another point. All right, it says right here, Red Sea crossing. All right, the book of Jasher claims the Red Sea was split into 12 parts, contrasting, all right, with the biblical account that states it was divided into 2. Yeah, it was divided into 2. All right, so let's get that. All right, let's get that. All right, what's that? Exodus 14, I think it is. Exodus. Hold on, let me get to my scriptures right here. Yeah, Exodus 14 and 22. So let's grab that. All right. All right, Exodus 14 and 22. All right, it says, and the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea upon the dry ground, and the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand and on their left hand. Yeah, so you had a wall of water on the left and on the right, man. All right, and one way to go between them. All right, it was split into 2: a wall of water on the left and a wall of water on the right. All right, but it says right here when you read the book of Jasher, all right, that the sea was split into 12 parts. which that obviously goes against the scriptures, man. All right, it goes against the scriptures. All right, we're literally reading out the scriptures that it was split in two, a wall to the left and a wall to the right, man. All right, now you have right here it says creation of hybrid beast. All right, Jasher describes half human, half animal creatures that humans can kill. All right, all right. Which is not supported by biblical texts. All right, the Bible does not mention such beings outside of apocalyptic imagery. Yeah, and this Bible also condemns splicing seeds, man. All right, mixing seeds, mingling seeds. All right, whether it be of fruits, vegetables, animals. All right, you're not supposed to mingle seeds. All right, you're not supposed to make a mix a lion and a tiger together to get a liger, man. All right, you're not supposed to mix a bell pepper with a cucumber to get a poopumber. You know what I'm saying? But for real, all right, you're not supposed to mingle seeds. All right, you're not supposed to mingle seeds of animals to create new animals and all that. All right, and that goes into the law of bestiality too. All right, because the script it says Jasher describes half human, all right, half animals, man. All right, the Bible condemns that, man, bestiality, because that's how you would get half human and half animal, right? Having sex, some bugged out, man. All right, shit is all bugged out. It says right here, Abram's departure. It says the timeline of Abram leaving Haran differs significantly. All right, Jasher states he left at 50, while the Bible records it records it as age 75. All right, so let's grab that. All right, let's grab that. All right, how old was Abram when he left Haran? All right, 75 years old. All right, 75 years old. Genesis 12 and 4. All right, according to the Bible, Abram was 75 years old when he left Haran to go to Canaan. This is recorded in Genesis 12 and 4. All right, so let's grab that. All right, Genesis 12 and 4. It says, so Abram departed as the Lord had spoken unto him, and Lot went with him. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed out of Haran. All right, so he was 75 years old. But the book of Jasher, all right, says that what? He was 50 years old. All right, let me see if I can pull that up real quick. All right. Old was Abram when Jasher. All right, let's get it. All right. It says right here, according to the book of Jasher, Abram was 75 years old. Okay. Well, it says right here, according to this, that it tells us that Jasher was, in the book of Jasher, that Abram was 50 years old. All right. We're now saying that Abram was 75 also in the book of Jasher. All right. When he left Haran to return to the land of Canaan, this aligns with the account in the book of Genesis as well. It says the book of Jasher states that Abram went forth from Haran to return to the land of Canaan, and Abram was 75 years old when he left. All right. So that's Jasher 13. All right. It's Jasher 13. So let's see that real quick. Let's see if that's true. All right. Let's see if that's true. Jasher, what's that? Jasher 13 and 20. Let's see real quick. Many people followed Haran, 72 men, Abraham. Let's just breeze through it real quick. In those days, appear Abraham Haran. Then my children. Give me a second. Let's find it. I don't see it. Maybe I'm skipping over it because I'm just trying to breeze through it. Go forth from thy land. Canaan. Give me a sec. Yeah. All right. So it says, and Abram was 75 years old when he went forth from Haran. All right. But we got right here the crossing of the Red Sea. We got the crossing of the Red Sea. All right, which that's totally contradicts the scriptures. All right, the crossing of the Red Sea in the book of Jasher is complete bullshit. All right, then you also got the creation of the hybrid beast. All right, and then also Moses' age. We ready prove that this was bullshit. All right. It says that he was 18 in the book of Jasher, but in the Bible it says that he was 40, man. All right. And then when we go back here, it says the book of Jasher is also known as pseudo Jasher. All right, it's considered a literary forgery. All right, by many scholars. Now let's look up the word. Let's look up what forgery is, which I know it is. I just want to get it for edification's sake. Forgery, all right, the action of forging, all right, or producing a copy or document signature, back note, or work of art. Yeah, so let's get that. All right, forge, all right, make or shape by heating, all right, create, produce a copy or imitation of, all right, for the purpose of deception. All right. So the reason why the book of Jasher was created was to deceive you. All right? Was for deception. All right? Come on, man. Let's read this right here. It says the book of Jasher, published in 1750, is an 18th century forgery by Jacob Live, all right, who claimed it was translated by Flaccus Albinus Alcuinus, all right, an 18th century English scholar. This claim was immediately recognized as a hoax. All right. It says there are several other works called Sefer Ha-Yashar, or the Book of the Upright, all right, but none of these claim to be the original book of Jasher mentioned in the Bible. One such work, all right, the Midrashic Sefer Ha-Yashar, is from Naples in 1552 and incorporates genuine Jewish legends, but it does not claim to be the book of Jasher mentioned in the Bible. All right, it says, given the lack of ancient copies, all right, and the presence of details inconsistent with the Bible, yeah, because it doesn't match up with the Bible. All right, it says the currently circulating book of Jasher is generally considered a forgery. It's all bullshit, bro. It's all bullshit. It says it's inconsistent with the Bible. Yeah, it goes against the Bible, what the Bible says, man. All right, it's all bullshit. It's all trash, bro. You understand? It's all trash. All right, let me continue playing this man's Elder Monatazak's video, man.
These apocryphal books were positioned between the Old and New Testament. It also contained maps and genealogies. The Apocrypha was part of the KJV for 274 years until being removed in 1885 AD. So, yeah, the Apocrypha is part of the Bible, but Jasher is not part of the Apocrypha, and Jasher is not part of the Bible. It says a portion of these books were called deuterocanonical books by some entities, such as the Catholic Church. And the Apocrypha was removed from the Bible or the Biblical Destruction Group, right? Which is a group of who? Esau, Edom, removing books out of the Bible. It says many claim the Apocrypha should never have been included in the first place, raising doubt about its validity and believing it was not God inspired. For instance, a reference about magic seems inconsistent with the rest of the Bible. Tobit chapter 6 verses 5 through 8. And when you go into that book, it's talking about when a fish would have devoured uh, Tobias, I believe, and the angel, but instead they wound up catching the fish, gutting the fish, and the angel instructed him to use certain parts of the organs for this and for that, which really is just spiritual power. It's not witchcraft. Now, if you use spiritual power on the left hand side, that is witchcraft. But Tobias was with one of the angels of the Lord. Okay, he's with the angel Uriel. So no, it wasn't magic. It was spiritual power. It says others believe it is valid and that it should never have been removed. That is considered part of the Bible. That it was considered part of the Bible for nearly 2,000 years before it was recently removed, a little more than 100 years ago. Absolutely. You see, and the scriptures, and you can go and read this in your own time. The scriptures, the Apocrypha has been part of the Bible all that time. These different people.
Yeah, because she trying to say the book of Jasher is part of the Apocrypha, which is not. All right, bugged out as hell, man. This woman right here, man, bugged out as all hell, bro. All right,
popping up with these different books. They're doing that because they're following their own lust. They need more. This damn lady started out talking about what Genesis left out. Now, Genesis is the first book in the scriptures. And you saying that Genesis left something out just because the Most High didn't give you all the details of everything that happened. You talking about thousands of years of stuff that happened that they weren't going to sit down and write all of that. The Most High didn't want all that written. Details were left out for a reason. When you start trying to get these other books, thinking they can fill in these details, that shit is made up. Okay? The shit is made up. There's a lot a lot of details in the scriptures throughout the whole Bible that are not given. Okay? That are not given. But that book of Jasher is some demonic shit. Look at her damn eyes. Look at her. She bugged out, man. And I ain't saying that book necessarily bugged out. She just bugged out. Look at them big ass dry lips. Big ass dry purple lips. Can't close her goddamn mouth for nothing, man. You damn women are out of your minds. But you got spirits on you, though. You see? You got spirits on you. Let's go real quick. Let's get 2 Timothy. 1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith.
yeah, believing in the book of Jasher is departing from the faith. All right, because the book of Jasher is falsehood. All right, the book of Jasher is falsehood. All right, it's a doctrine of devils, man. It's a cunningly devised fable. All right, a damnable heresy, like the scriptures say. All right, and like the elder's about to read right now. All right, in 1 Timothy 4:1. All right.
Many people gonna leave the truth, even while they still proclaiming that they're in the truth. Why? Giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
Yeah, doctrines of devils. The book of Jasher is a doctrine of devils, man. You understand? All right. All right. What did I read? Right here. All right. Forgery, man. All right. Forge. All right. Which we know that the book of Jasher is forgery. Right. It says produce a copy or imitation of a document, signature, banknote, or work of art for the purpose of deception. All right. And that's why the book of Jasher was created, man. For deception, to deceive. It's a known work of forgery, man. All right, the book of Jasher, also known as pseudo Jasher, which you already broke down the word pseudo, is considered a literary forgery of many scholars. It was first published in 1750 and is not the same book referenced in the Bible. It's not. It's some made up garbage, bro. The current circulation version is not considered to be the genuine book of Jasher mentioned in Joshua 10 and 13 and 2 Samuel 1 and 18, man. All right, the currently circulating book of Jasher is generally considered forgery. All right, a deceptive work of art, a deceptive work, document, man. All right.
When you incorporate these other books, for the very first thing is this: when you a woman and you wake up to the fact you're an Israelite, right? And you refuse to be in order, you are already overcome with a bunch of spirits because you are out of order. You are out of order. I don't know if she just thinks she can't. She just gotta talk because she got a PhD. I don't know, but your damn PhD ain't got nothing to do with what the Lord said. Okay? You might be educated in the world, but in the scriptures, you just ain't got it, lady. And these women just more and more bugging out. They making statements like the one yesterday I did a video on. She talking, she done reworded all the scriptures that tell her not to teach just so she can still teach. You see?
Yeah, so I'll just leave it at that. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. All right. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Ratazah, this lesson was edifying, man. And I recommend that you watch the rest of this video, man. All right. Elder Manatazak, all right, of GMS South Carolina. All right, going in, man. Rebuking the hell out of this sister, man. This bugged out Jake, man. You know? All right. GMS South Carolina. Oh, wait. This is the channel right here, man. All right. Get this knowledge. Get this truth, man. All right. So I just want to say, call Halalyum Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakah Quitash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that is scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right, so with that being said, until the next one, Shalom.